most consistent in providing an opportunity and supporting attending. And so the fine folks over in Oxford, New York, which is the other side of the Southern Tier Startup Alliance, are now following this model. So we are, I don't know where it is, we're going through that list starting, so you see Oxford over there, Mango County? No, it's going to be the first Tuesday of each month starting in November. We will be, and they just, not very creatively, they just said, well, this is our list. Which is curious because, as I mentioned, I teach at Ithaca College and Cornell. This is not the order in which I teach in my class. But it's the order in which the community wanted to learn, and it's been very interesting.
Yeah, I will say that there is definitely a need for the minority women business enterprise, but I don't know that it's
Oh yeah, we didn't do that one here, did we?
we've not done that one, and we really could use that.
Yeah, we did a session. We got the people from New York City to come up. We had, Ruthie, were you there? Was it 45 attendees? It was a big turnout.
Like a month or so ago.
No, the WMB.
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
go?
right? Oh, yeah, I didn't make it, but it was like an all-day conference for this
We could check into a different part.
Yeah.
We have 4 parts of it, but if you stay for all 4 parts, it could be an all-day thing.
That was well attended, yeah.
Yeah. We could do that again. That may be a bigger project, Judy, and you and I work on, because I'd want to we schedule that 4 months out, maybe 5 months out.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that on like a weekend. We haven't done that.
It was like a hour or 2-hour like lecture, and then you could stay for like individual meetings. So about I think half of people stayed.
Yeah,
Really
so-
only a 2-hour commitment could be almost anything.
And it was interesting also, is many of them didn't know each other, so there's a lot of really good networking that went on as well.
That was the number one feedback from that event.
Is meeting the other
They were
entrepreneurs.
like, this was great, good to talk to people, and they wanted to talk to the other startups that were like, where'd you get a photographer? Like, they wanted to network, they wanted to sort of share resources.
That's the benefit of an entrepreneur community. So Judy, do you want to, maybe you and I can collaborate on that and get the people from New York to come up? But they have, like, if we give them a venue and attendees, they will do everything else. And they are eager to do that, and they were very pleased with the turnout that we
Yeah.
had. We were turning people away.
The other avenue, I don't know if it's necessarily something that should be here, but I know that there is a real interest in sort of starting the conversation, just like entrepreneurialism, and creating that culture, starting the culture of thinking beyond New York, so that folks that are making things, whether it's wine or woodworking or whatever, they start to think in terms of exportation. Whether that's exportation outside of Schuyler, exportation outside of New York, exportation outside the U.S. So I don't know if you've got anything in that up in your sack, but that's something that we know that that's the next sort of holistically we need to start talking about that, and that's not anything that's going on right now.
Well, the one data point I have on that, I actually was a question. We did try to do an event like that down in Corning, and nobody signed up. So that was an indicator there was not interest.
Right. I don't want to make sausage here, but I will. No, I don't. But so I just had a meeting today with the chamber about it, and what I suggested that the first thing you have to do before you do anything is you have to explain why it's important, because so it's an education.
Okay.
It's not how you do it. It's what is it and why should I care?
I do have the content. I teach in the graduate engineering school at Cornell, and I do a lot of international business topics there. So we've got the content, but if the community wants it, I'll do it.
Okay. Might be too. We might be a year from now. It might be out there a ways.
So the last piece is open mic, and I'm going to put Ruthie on the spot to explain who she is and what she's doing here, and then open it up to you all if you're so interested. Ruthie, please.
Okay, so my name is Ruthie. I am a student at Cornell, and I work for the Southern Tier Startup Alliance. And have for a couple months now. I am their content writer, sort of a communications person. So they sent me to cover this event. So there will be an article on it. Some of you may be featured in. As I guess as someone who has run a couple social media accounts for businesses, I had not heard a lot about, I had not been on the like Google AdWords end of that, so that was all new to me. I know more about like, can more speak to like the actual content, like what photos you want to put, what captions you want to put. That was my job. What did we talk about?
If you'd like to be in her article, and she hasn't already
Yes.
talked to you, please.
I've talked to some of you. Yeah, I am not an entrepreneur, although kind of the summer at Rev has been interesting because I didn't know anything about what it looks like to start a small business or to grow a small business, so it always seemed like magic to me. So this was it's been very interesting to meet people who actually do this in our region and watch how they're doing this, because it's really kind of amazing to me as a young person with no career yet. Yeah, so feel free to come talk to me. If you have nice things to say or things to say about your business or what it's like to have a business in this region and to try and grow it, I will gladly take your quotes and talk to you, or also sort of questions about social media as like a frequent user.